Quixz choosing to start on CT as we go into the first half of this 2-map match. Quixz deciding to go with 1 kit and 2 flashes on Seco.
Yeah. And they're playing 3B on the first round.
Pushing
down banana.
Going aggressive. Looks like they might meet 2 terrorists here. Kills 1.
Frag from Weave, that's rare.
Looks like they're 3 on A again, as they have an opening kill, bottom edge.
But I need to watch out for the arch control, because Marquitz is already pushed up quite far.
Terrorist though, only 2 people with armor and 1 flash left. Not much you can do with that, as Quixz rotates a 3rd player towards B.
And it looks like that's the right pick, because FoXRaiD is also going to be.
Just Marcus lurking top mid. Looks like he gets to sneak through Archer and into CT. If his teammates can wait for a couple of seconds for him to get behind the CTs, which they can't, Reeve gets the first opening kill. Marcus still behind them. Kiwi and Chris now rotating. Tobex, last guy standing on B. Almost gets the kill. Bomb goes down. Chris, last player against Marcus on B here.
Actually 2 on B.
Marcus, only guy left for the terrorists.
Okay. He knows where both are.
Doesn't have the time to plant the bomb. Runs out of bullets. Tobex with the last kill for the first pistol win. Looks like Quixz has chosen to go with 4 SMGs. Terrorists only investing in a P250 and a flash.
It looks like they're not doing anything fast, just raiding down mid.
This is basically just a suicide round for the terrorists. Only goal is to get the bomb down, but that looks unlikely as they've used up their one and only flash. All players though creeping up banana, where they get smoked off.
But there's no damage utility left on the B players. Only 2 flashes and a smoke. So they might get 1 or 2 frags out of this.
Seco dies. Yeah. Looks like they might be able to get the plant.
They will. Now it's a retake. But all Quixz players already there getting the first frag. But FoXRaiD is making this very expensive with only a flash as equipment. They have got 3 kills already.
Picks up a FAMAS, might as well save it. But he doesn't as he pushes Church. Tries to flash over, but goes down without a kill. Still though, kill 3 players on the CT side, making Quixz economy plummet down to low nades.
This is not good for the spy round now. They've lost too many players.
Looks like they're also opting to send the only SMG top mid, but Jet Black stuck on a Glock. I guess there must have been a best spy somewhere. Doesn't even have a pistol.
Yeah.
Maybe there's an AK dropped in spawn somewhere for him.
Oh no, it's the middle. He picked it up.
There we go.
Good to go now.
5
Quixz
rifles.
has 3 players towards B again, which makes sense considering that they have very little utility on B. Like, again, no molotovs, no grenades. Except this one, which is very effective at killing
player killed with a molly. Last one flashed.
Good
Kiwi
flashbangs.
gets the kill. .3v5 here. Tobex, only guy who's tagged low on Quixz.
But you also fly back to CT spawn, so no big danger of getting killed there. As FoXRaiD is going into A.
Looks like they've gone unnoticed until they kill Quixz on balcony. A side is theirs as they kill Reeve.
Really good.
Reeve does get a kill though,
This
making
is very
it a
doable for
2v3.
FoXRaiD. They still have a bit of utility. One player of Quixz is low. Quixz is only now coming into the side. Low utility on Quixz. And Quixz is still worried about Boiler.
They don't even have a kit, so they have to go, unless there's a kit dropped on site. Not sure if Reeve had one. Christo died on balcony, kit basically unobtainable. FoXRaiD kills 2 of the guys. Zico left alone against Marcus. Marcus kills him. 2-1 as the first gun round goes to FoXRaiD. Tobux, only guy with a lot of money on Quixz, decides to buy Deagle armor and a couple of nades. Reeve, sorry about the Deagle. Looks like they're playing a default 3-2 here. Terrorists just going for default, seeing if the CTs are aggressive, playing pretty passive early round. Showtime might see Reeve here, does, but can't tag him down, is tagged down himself to 64 as he gains apartments control for FoXRaiD. Showtime smokes top mid. Still no info given for the CTs. Bomb still dropped towards T ramp. Zico kills a guy on B. Wesley and Marcus gets 2 kills.
This looks doable for Quixz.
Yes,
Very well beat around.
The 2 terrorists are pushing towards A.
We still have armor on Reeve, a rifle on Kiwi. No chance that I can like swap the weapons, so Reeve has armor and a rifle, but
Reeve goes down though. Yeah. Chris gets 1 guy, it's a 1v1. Kiwi has an AK, but no kit, no armor, no nades.
No equipment at all. So he really needs to surprise Woven right now. No chance at a fair fight.
Bomb planet default. Kiwi is lurking down from long. Roven peeks him, spots him, kills him.
Bad luck.
2-2 as we're going to round 5.
This again is good damage. Look at the money at FoXRaiD. They can drop 2 weapons, of course, but two of the players, one of the players has to play an SMG. So that's at least something that Quixz got out of this round. But they are on a double eco and full deagles. And once again, Reeve is the only one with utility and with armor. Kiwi goes down already towards B. It's now all on Zico.
Still though, if they can do a lot of damage like they did last round.
Yeah, there it is.
And Zico
always one-shot potential.
Gets the first kill. Chris getting a second in apartments. Man advantage here for the CTs, but Showtime drops the AK over the fence, makes it unobtainable for the CTs. Looks like the FoXRaiD is creeping up towards A.
But they're hesitating a bit.
Looks like they're waiting for. Looks like they're waiting for the smokes to bloom.
That, if the timing works out, that's a safe kill for Quixz. That is perfect. And now they're on a 2v2 on the A side.
Chris gets 1, second is tagged.
Nice one.
Down.
Very nice. Actually, some Digger kills can immediately turn around the entire round. even with low utility and low equipment. And now Tobex brings out the orb. It's going to take it towards middle. Is he peeking? It's only looking towards
Looks
second
like the
mid.
Deagles might do a lot of damage. Actually kills
the nades.
Showtime here. Roven down to 12 HP.
But they're rushing it, said.
Double dinks Kiwi. Tags him down to 15.
So, yeah, this time compared to the second round, they have all the utility they need. Nades, Molotovs, and they don't lose a single player in that round. Shows you how important the B utility is.
Zico just racking up some money here as he gets a 3k on B. Still a full eco for FoXRaiD though, as it looks like they're going on just a couple of pistols this round too.
Then again, this pretty much equalizes to 2 eco rounds that Quixz had before. So even after this round. And once again, FoXRaiD is playing the ecos very slow.
Yes.
No immediate rushing, not even offensive positions.
This is their pick though, so they might be saving up for some snazzy strats here, as there's a smoke thrown towards coffins on B. Molly though stops them.
There's
A
no one
guy.
towards CT.
3 people snuck through CT. Surely
Yeah,
Quixz has to know this.
Zico is catching them.
Uses the smoke to his
Going down.
advantage. Gets 2 players, but gets dinked down.
Perfect from Zico.
Could be up for the ace here.
Do they expect Marcus that far up at the tree? Yes.
They don't.
No,
He
they
gets
don't.
a second. Almost a third.
Oh.
Does get a third. This is a lot of economical damage done to Quixz here,
This
as
is
Marcus
really
isn't even
depressing right now.
tagged.
But we have a lot of. They have a lot of money on Quixz, on Reef, on Zico. So like 3 players on 5 digits. So not a big problem for Quixz right now, but could hurt them in the long run, of course. So now it's a timeout for FoXRaiD. It looks like this is tactical, as they haven't really won a round since the third one, fourth one, and no one is dropped from the server. It seems like Showtime and Roven still thinking about what they're buying.
FoXRaiD actually lost to Pengu Esports on Inferno the first week of the league.
Which Quixz tied against in the second week.
That was also FoXRaiD's pick.
Yes. So
This is also FoXRaiD's pick. So
Quixz isn't too bad on Inferno.
no, they
I
won
think
against
they would've-
Pengu 16 to 11 last week.
I think if FoXRaiD didn't pick Inferno because they had the first map pick, then Quixz would have probably picked Inferno as well. So, not a big surprise that both teams like to play this map and are good on this map. So this time we have the orb on Tobex towards B, not towards A, like his default position. And he's just holding defensive from CT. It's getting smoked off now. 2 players from FoXRaiD are on banana. But so far they've only taken car control and they are smoked off now. And we have Roven very far out in the apps on A. And also Showtime with him and Jet Black in the middle. No, sorry, that's Marcus.
Jet Black is top banana, just making some noise.
I think they're waiting.
Bombs
They still have decided what they're doing.
Quixz still haven't given them any room. Looks like bomb is creeping up top banana, and it's gonna be a B hit.
The B players still have 2 smokes, 1 Molotov. Using one of them right now. So it's 1 Molotov on Tobex, 1 smoke on Zico. And still Tobex towards CT. Zico on the side. Now preparing a flashbang. No, it's Kiwi, sorry.
Marcus, entry fragger with Showtime.
And
Showtime
the
dies
Molotov
to the
doing
molly.
really good damage once again. But Tobex finally goes down. And
Kiwi
now Kiwi
gets
goes
to-
offensive. And FoXRaiD gets the side. Despite the big Molotov damage, it's not enough. Quixz is coming in from ruins. Going to have a fight towards Coffin. And he wins it. Last player is now backside. Should only be a matter of time. Yeah, and he goes down. Well played from Quixz. They should recover the orb. No, they're
Which
not.
they don't. Looks like
They-
they'll have to buy a new one on
Yeah,
Kiwi,
I
probably.
think they didn't find it. No, on Tobex probably. Reef is buying it for Tobex right there. And FoXRaiD still has a buy, but it's very limited utility once again. Marcus, the only player with full utility.
And on the flip side, you have Quixz, full buy, full nades, lot of money on 3 players. Even if they lose this round, they can still buy the next one. Good nade damage on Banana, a player already down to 49 HP, 2 down to their 70s. Quixz taking Banana control. Looks like FoXRaiD just gives it to them. Rovin though gets 2 players on A, 1 on short, 1 in apps.
That's too much.
Opens A as Reeve also goes down. 4v2, B players left standing alone.
Quixz does have the utility to go for this, and Zico might catch Jet Black off guard here. But he does not continue up into middle just now.
Kiwi might be caught off guard
Yes.
here.
So Zico knows there's one towards roof, but he does not know about the arch player. Doesn't matter anyways, as he gets killed. Again, no economic problems for Quixz just yet, but we also already have some players that need drops. So if they lose one more round, it's going to be difficult. They're most likely going to be on eco, because they also have no real loss bonus.
FoXRaiD picked up the AWP last round.
Yeah. But again, very slow. Only now taking Banana. And Quixz is not even contesting it. And now we have Kiwi and Zico back on B. Tobex back towards A. Defensive in the arch. He hasn't really gone aggressive yet, this game.
This time Quixz not taking Banana control. FoXRaiD might take B again. Looks like they like to do it when they get top Banana, which makes it pretty predictable where they're going. Smokes in towards B, sorry. But players are rotating towards A. Beastly jumping over the bomb, creeps it up towards B. Only 3 players for FoXRaiD top Banana. 2 of them is on Arch. Looks like they're gonna do a B wrap here, but Tobex is reading it correctly. Almost gets a player, but
No
gets
chance.
killed.
Totally.
Another player
So
though.
now it's gonna
in
be a hard
C
time
team.
for the B players. Do they get Zico out in time? He gets 2, but the third one is too much, and now it's a... Reef gets caught out in the rotation, so now it's all on Quixz. But he kind of needs to go for this, as they have an eco round coming up if he does not win this. So he's probably going to see if he can find an entry fast, otherwise he might need to consider to save. Okay. Position of one player given away now. But another one catches him with the orb. And we can see on the scoreboard, Zico is the mad fragger for Quixz right now. It's 14 and 7, so a 2.0 KD ratio. But everyone is kind of okay on Quixz side. Whereas on FoXRaiD you have Beastly, who is only on 2 frags as of now. So really not playing a good game at the moment. Let's see if that changes.
No nade damage done on Banana this time. FoXRaiD used some of their utility. Still 5 smokes left though. One player spotted towards mid. That's the op on Marcus. FoXRaiD taking banana control here. This time bomb though dropped outside of apartments.
This, you can see Zico is actually having prepared a flash for Kiwi, which is withdrawn right now. And Kiwi will peek to it, but does not catch anyone with flashed. Quixz is still with equipment into the apartments. They have a Deagle and he isn't anymore, but we had a Deagle and a ZZ on B. ZZ track there, but now Kiwi is alone on the B side. White Sweep is fighting on A. Or waiting, rather. But it is going to be a B take from FoXRaiD. No chance for Kiwi. And it's all on Weave to maybe get a frag out. That player is alone in the apps. So Weave has heard the steps. So he does know where the enemy player is.
Currently he's just looking to do some damage. Roman though might catch him off guard by coming from T-ramp. Reeve should have heard him or know his position.
Yeah,
just gave off a step. Still only has a USP, gets headshotted. No chance of getting a kill, not even doing a point of damage.
So the cities can buy now, but it's going to be little utility on Reeve and Tobex. Little utility on Weave is always a bad thing for them, because Weave is their main utility player. Who's always up on the enemy's flash scoreboard.
Looks like they're going for a pause here to discuss what they're doing.
Yeah. But that's clever right now, they've lost 3 rounds in a row. Because one of them was an eco round, but they need to change something now, or this half might get out of hand for them. So that's a smart call to do it right now.
You can see here, B players, Zico and Kiwi has a ton of utility damage. Zico actually has 13 enemies flashed. Tobex still on 0 flashes.
Nothing surprising right now. Because, of course, Quixz has no utility damage. He's not playing a position where he can easily lose that. But, of course, the B players, you can see both B players have over 200 utility damage, which shows you that they're actually using the nades and they're very effective on banana. And that's what you want to see as a team from your B players. Quixz also not having bot yet. Might be an orb. No, Tobex already has an orb.
Looks like Beastly's having a bad game, still only on 2 kills, bottom fragging on the server. Flip side, you have Zico with 15 after 11 rounds, top fragging.
Wait a moment. Just take a look at the chat. To translate, Zico says no one is streaming the match. Apparently he has forgotten us. Thank you, Zico.
Well, if they want to watch it, they can watch the replay.
Yeah, sure. They should.
12th round, really just starting. Here. Looks like Quixz is taking banana control. As they throw a smoke, nades, good nade damage here onto Beastly and Jet Black.
Yeah, but it's not working out that good. I'm missing a bot banana smoke right there. Like, oh, it is there actually, but FoXRaiD had already pushed through.
And Jet Black though, down to 4 HP after some utility damage. Still, Showtime gets an opening on A. It's double the numbers for FoXRaiD here, as it's a 2v4.
It's probably time to save, because FoXRaiD are on the A spot with 4 people. No chance for 2-man retake with only a smoke left. Save that orb, save that rifle. And maybe, if they got a good setup, they can maybe take out some people in the next round to start. But it's going to be a hard time for them to buy. They get full lose bonus, but still 3,400 on Reef and 3,700 on Quixz, 4,000 on Kiwi, all not enough to buy a rifle and utility and
Yeah,
armor.
Quixz has a roundless bonus of 2,900. Could go for some SMGs.
No, it's 3,400 because they get one more right now, right?
That's next round.
Sorry, my bad. So even worse for Quixz. So I really want Tobex to like peak something with this round to get that early advantage, because they really need to put that orb to good usage in this round. That's all they have.
Quixz looking for an opening, looking for a star play from either Zico or Tobex.
And
Goes down.
Really FoXRaiD is really fast on banana this round, and that catches Tobex.
Also makes the AWP unobtainable.
Yeah. And we have Zico into the apps. If he turns around now, he might get a frag, but otherwise he's getting surprised. Yeah, he's getting surprised.
Both rifles gone, P250 deagles left. Looks like FoXRaiD is taking this to 6-7 as Showtime gets nutty headshot onto Chris, Jet Black one onto Reeve, and the last one onto Kiwi.
Flawless round for FoXRaiD. Quixz could have really made us expensive, but it didn't. Sadly.
Should maybe have had some more utility down banana to do some damage.
But FoXRaiD usually were very slow on banana, and this round they were fast. So probably Quixz didn't realize that or didn't expect that. But Tobex is back on the orb. And again, not peeking anything.
FoXRaiD again taking control over top banana. Looks like they're giving it a bit up. No, they decide to take it. Bomb again towards T-ramp. Apps control taken by Showtime. It's backed up by Roven on stairs in apps.
But once again, like, FoXRaiD are really split out, looking to where they want to go, not committing anywhere yet. Two same players on top banana.
Chris have been killed in that position a couple of times, still decides to play it. Tobex though gets the opening kill onto Marcus.
So this is really important. Finally getting the orb into some kills. Inferno, of course, is not the most orb-friendly map, but can still do quite a lot with it. And it looks like FoXRaiD are now making their way into the B side. Bomb is going up banana. Haven't announced themselves yet. But they only got 2 smokes, so maybe CT and coffins.
Quixz should have some rotations soon.
And a dark molotov.
There's a lot of utility used here. Low on time.
Yeah, but they're
there's
both kind of
no time to plant the bomb. Quixz has won the round, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Yes,
no time to plant the bomb.
Very close, but
2 terrorists still gets to keep their AKs. Quixz though, full buy.
More than enough money for the T's though. Marcus had 16,000 on the beginning of this round, so no danger to be forced into an eco. And it's the last round of this half, so. But Quixz also almost has full utility. Only lacking something on Tobex.
It's a decent CT side for FoXRaiD, making Quixz go on ecos and half buys.
When it's coming
most
up
of the game.
So they overrun Tobex on Arch, and now they've. That's a bit of a difficult situation for Quixz, because FoXRaiD could either go towards B split right now, or they can grab A side. And it looks like Marcus is actually making his way into city spawn. Not too fast as of yet. And maybe the B players should be aware of that soon. They should be starting to look towards city. They're not yet. Getting a couple of cracks at car.
Without taking any damage, that's surprising, but it's good for the CTs here.
So right now, Marcus is actually coming in fast. Zico does expect him, but doesn't expect him to be that close.
Kiwi is still not dead, finally goes down, gets killed by Roven.
I think Quixz stayed offensive there too long, allowing for that rotation and the backstab for Marcus to happen.
Quixz has to clutch 1v3. He played fantastic last Inferno game against Pengu. This time against FoXRaiD, not looking too hot. Still decent. Walks down into coffins. Spots a player new box.
I mean, Quixz T side isn't too bad, so it's not over yet. But they've gotta have a good, very good T side now. It's not, as you can see at halftime. Can really see Zico is the only one with double digits on Quixz.
You can also see Quixz won the pistol, but lost the first gun round, making them go in an eco. Won 4 straight rounds in a row, one of them being a full eco for them. Then FoXRaiD came back, won 5 rounds in a row, making Quixz go on a lot of ecos, half buys. Quixz finally won a round due to a miss up from FoXRaiD, not having enough time to plant the bomb. Half ends 7-8 in favor of FoXRaiD.
So, but this is something we saw on the last Inferno game of Quixz as well, that they like in the middle of the first half they just started losing rounds and couldn't recover. And we see the same pattern right here. They've lost they've almost lost lost 6 rounds almost in a row. Just that one round that had FoXRaiD gone into the side 1 second earlier, they wouldn't have won. And I hope they can recover for the second half.
Yeah, as we wait for the second half to start, I'll leave you with... No. We go straight into the second pistol. Both teams were ready pretty quickly.
So I'm hoping for a good pistol round from Quixz now. They really need it.
Jet Black as the kid, rest of the players, Kevlar.
And just like Quixz, FoXRaiD is also putting 3 players onto the B side.
Roman though getting a lot of info here. Showtime gets the first kill.
So now they've locked out Quixz out of Banana. Quixz still has some utility on Reef. They could try to retake Banana with Flash. But they could also go towards A, because FoXRaiD is not yet rotating back towards A. Now they are. One player, Jet Black, is going back towards Arch. And Quixz haven't decided what to do yet. They're just waiting, but not really taking any fights or getting any info.
Considering Quixz has a smoke into flashes, it would make sense to go B, because you can smoke off CT and do close fights on B sides. And
it looks like they're doing just that right now. So, CT smoke is coming in late. That's not a good thing.
Showtime gets a kill. Marcus the second. 2 players left standing as Showtime takes one of them. Reeve, only one left, goes down.
What I cannot understand there is why Reeve isn't throwing his CT smoke earlier. Because it's kind of obvious. You need to smoke CT. They hear you stepping.
Flashes also not too good. Quixz though, full eco, 2 P250s, no nades. That nade does a lot of damage onto Tobex, some onto Kiwi. FoXRaiD just looking to farm some money with their MP9s here.
It's only 2 P250s onto Quixz, so we can't expect too much this round. Maybe they can get a lucky frag, but it should be pretty easy and a money farming round for FoXRaiD.
Rowan gets the first $600 in his bank account. Quixz upgrades from a Glock to P250. Jet Black kills one. Marcus, second guy. Last 2 players are split up. One on T-ramp, grabbing the bomb. One in top mid. Just looking for the CTs. Hopefully together. They could get a kill if they pump some heads here. Looks like they're both gonna creep down short. Bomb plant very unlikely in this situation.
FoXRaiD has a crossfighter. They shouldn't get a single frag. Oh, they get
They're
one.
giving up their position. Quixz though
Yeah.
doesn't get any more players. Almost gets Roven. Gets him down to 6 HP, but it's not enough.
Now it's full AKs from Quixz. No, not full AKs. It's an SG on Tobex. But it's
Good
almost
old Krieg.
4 smokes, 10 flashbangs. Could do a lot with that.
Seiko, still
yeah.
only a player with double digits on Quixz.
Yeah, and he and Kiwi are now running up banana. Kiwi already low on 60. Checked by the nades. Again, shows you how important B utility is.
Only some sound being made by the terrorists. Currently smoked off top mid. Just waiting for the CTs to push them. Seiko gets flashed.
Yeah. Good flash.
And gets killed by
Kiwi
the
can't do
MP9.
anything to support him. And you can kind of use those MP9s for exactly these situations, because if the enemy is full flashed, you get a kill. Otherwise, you at least don't risk a rifle.
This time it works out with an awesome flash from Marcus coming over.
This is perfect for FoXRaiD right now. But Quixz is stacking up towards B, and now we see the CT smokes probably.
4 players pushing 2 players.
Yeah.
Should
CT
be
is
advantage for
smoked
Quixz, but they're mollied and smoked off. Flashed fully.
You're running through. Quixz dies to the Molotov.
Kiwi, 16 HP, molly, doesn't work out. Marcus gets a kill with his MP9. Chris, only 2 HP. Doesn't kill him. Only 15 HP between the 2 players on Quixz. Chris almost gets killed by the molly.
And now Tobex is going to get overrun.
It's tied by the flash, gives away his position. Roven in showtime.
I think.
1 HP to kill 2 players. Molly misses him. Gets showtime as he has his back turned. But now Roven knows his position. Chris!
But Quixz is this is the kind of situations where Quixz getting frags. That's what he is good at. Even though he hasn't shown too much this game, but he's the second player on Quixz to have double digits.
Lures the player around new box and kills him in the back.
So now it's a pause from the CTs. So, we can really see Marcus is the main fragger for the CT side. On 21 frags already in 18 rounds.
Yeah, it's the same thing that happened on the first pistol. CT is winning it, winning the follow-up round, then losing the first gun round.
Yeah.
This time though, CTs has enough money to buy some pistols, a couple of nades maybe down banana, but not much more.
Yeah, that's kind of bad because Quixz could really use some more utility right now, nading up banana to prevent FoXRaiD from pushing anything. Or they just leave banana open for the beginning and then take a flash to retake it.
Looks like Reeve is ready to farm some money. Kiwi on a Galil. And FoXRaiD actually buying 2 M4s in a C set.
So the ideal
case
for Quixz would be to send in the SMGs, the SMG and the Galil, which they are doing on banana. Kiwi gets flashed.
It is up against an M4 though on Jet Black.
But the showtime is hidden on the side with 5-7, so Jet Black is isolated.
That's the Galil, and
he gets too much.
That's an awesome nade from Marcus.
That's way too much. And you could easily
Tobex though gets 2 kills top A, top mid. No players on A.
But do they expect it? Do they know where Roven is? Roven is coming in apartments very fast. They might not expect it, and he might be able to get a backstab, but it looks like the Quixz positions are pretty good for that.
Has a
Tobex
P250
is covered
though.
in pit. Yeah, and Tobex is covered in pit, but Quixz is on the side, depending on where he moves. No, but they're both safe.
Tobex decides to go away from his weapon, spots him.
Yeah.
Nobody watching long.
I mean, it is Marcus. He could still do this. Tobex is open right now.
Does have a kit, does have a molly. Knows that one is in pits, and decides to save.
Yeah, good choice though, because he really has no realistic chance of winning that one. Tobex needs to see that he gets away from the side. Low HP. Quixz is kind of hunting, but I don't think Quixz want to risk too much here.
This time though, CT's completely broke, just an M4, flash molly kit. Marcus could drop a pistol over, decides to buy a nade instead. Terrorists finally on full rifles again, 3 Quixz, 2 AKs, full nades. But their economy is still pretty bad, so if they lose this round they can only afford a half buy if they don't get the bomb down. Looks like Sequo and Kiwi is taking top banana, double molly, flash over. Successfully doing so.
Taser on Rowan, he's looking to use it in the apps. I mean, I am a big fan of the Zeus, so I'm kind of hoping someone gets tased, but I'm an even bigger fan of Quixz, so I don't like that idea too much. Reeve gets him.
Killing an aggressive player. Reeve kills the Zeus.
And now we get a...
Beastly?
No, actually, Marcus is... Yeah, Beastly is getting a frag towards Arch. Gets traded, and now the A side is open for business.
Quixz uses his 2 smokes.
Yeah. Both players on FoXRaiD side, still on the B side. Marcus does have the rifle. He's probably going to save that one. Jet Black could just go for an exit, try to save a weapon as well. Or he's just protecting Marcus. No. Jet Black is actually pushing down banana, going into mid.
Marcus though playing the fountain position, just looking for some aggressive terrorists. Quixz though, pretty low on economy, should save all the rifles, at least keep 3 players alive. Looks like they might successfully do so as they start clearing down second mid, where they actually could meet Jet Black on the bridge.
Yeah, but Jet Black is so far away. Oh no, he's going into the T-apps now.
Could get a kill onto Quixz here. Doesn't. And Marcus yet again saves his rifle.
He's quite offensive with that.
Marcus though, top fragger on the server, 22 kills, only 10 deaths. Sequo on top fragger Quixz only has 18 for less than Marcus. CT's finally has a buy, no op though, but no op on the terrorists either.
So Sequo is the B banana player for Quixz, and they haven't gotten too much entries around us, so that might explain. Sequo is not performing as good so far on T side. And we have Kiwi here playing anti-flash, and Sequo preparing his B smoke, CT smoke. And the entire Quixz team is on banana right now, so they are going in.
Still though, FoXRaiD hasn't pushed up, so no info given. Sequo finally gets the kill onto Jet Black. FoXRaid's finally rotating.
Marcus is smoked off.
Quixz somehow gets that kill. Almost gets the kill on Beastly through the CT smoke. Double CT smoke now. That's a smoke wasted. Should get a nade kill here. Doesn't, as Beastly is falling back and FoXRaiD are saving. As Quixz will finally be in the lead again, 11-10 after the bomb explodes.
But this was an important round for Quixz to win. If they didn't, they might still be able to buy one, but they are giving FoXRaiD the option to get back into the game. And now they're kind of shutting them down. FoXRaiD can buy again, but if they lose this one, they're really broke. And they're actually not. They're only using what they had from the last round. Nate's stacking banana now. It's going to be dangerous for Kiwi, and for Zico. And Zico gets killed by that. Was to be expected if you throw down 4 nades.
CTs though has 2 USBs.
But now this is interesting. The entire team of FoXRaiD is rotating back to the A side, and Quixz is preparing to go there as well. So I'm pretty sure this is going to be a win for FoXRaiD right there. Because Quixz is not expecting this.
No flashes being thrown either. Quick cleanup.
Yeah, they're
4 players surviving.
They're expected to go into an empty side, and we're greeted by the entire team. I think had they not gotten that frag on banana, Quixz would have probably not gone A that fast. But now that Quixz has lost all their manpower towards B and no info, decided to go A.
Game yet again tied up, 11-11. Both teams has full buys. A lot of nade damage done on banana though. 3 nades thrown. Kiwi and Tobex almost down to half HP. Quick meetup in Mexico here. Terrorists hasn't really taken apps control the last couple of rounds. FoXRaiD hasn't really been playing there either, so no harm done.
But this is a must-win round for Quixz now.
Tobex doesn't get the kill on Beastly, crouching as he walks into Arch. CT. FoXRaiD though, opening up A bit by sending a player into CT. Quixz though, however, deciding to go towards B. Has 2 smokes, couple of flashes. Should be able to smoke off Coffins and CT, maybe Molly Dark or New Box. Both CTs though playing pretty close.
Yeah, but they're falling back now as the smoke fades. I think Quixz has always gone towards B so far, or very often at least.
Quixz though doesn't have a smoke for the Molly. Marcus
they're always getting shut down here again.
That Molly was key for that B hole there as FoXRaiD goes into the lead, the 11-12.
Yeah, and now it's an eco run for Quixz. They do have 3 deals, 1 P250, smokes, 3 flashes. So
they do have 2004 in roundless bonus, so they should be able to buy next round.
They're all going second mid. Wonder what's up with that.
This nade could do a lot of damage here. It's a bit early though, only does 2 points of damage onto Reeve and Kiwi.
But they have 4 people into apps right now. So this is probably going to be a chimney flash from Kiwi. No, not actually. Just Zico flashing them out from mid.
Roven actually goes down, thinks he kills Quixz, doesn't. Quixz stuck in mini pits, almost gets killed by Showtime.
And the rotation from Arch is there.
Quixz being mollied off, surely he's dead. Actually, Molly misses, still
Zico,
dead.
Actually.
Zico goes down to Marcus's Creek. 11-13, Quixz finally getting a buy round this round. Nades looks to be good. But FoXRaiD is stacked on money. They can buy 3 rounds even if they lose this one. Quixz giving Marcus banana control as he spots no one. Flash a bit too late. Good trade.
No, and okay.
That's the B side open. If the T's rush, they should be able to get the bomb down.
Let's smoke it off, and now. Okay, Molotov coming in from Beastly. And a flash.
Should still get the plant unless Beastly decides to push.
But they're boosting on the wall now, I think.
Zico should spot it. Does. Trades it. 2v2. Good smoke here by Chris.
So now we have 1 CT into the church and 1 on banana.
Roven mollying new box. Picks up a second. Molly's oranges. Spots the player on default. It's down to 6 HP.
And
Beastly
falls.
kills the last guy and defuses the bomb.
Quixz are in a real tough spot right now. If they can eco one, and then we would have a really good buy, but then they would have to fight for overtime.
Looks like Quixz is not fighting for overtime.
No.
Low on
I mean, they
nades
have 5
though.
rifles. 5 rifles, okay, if they put the utility that they have, good use them.
Last couple of
Beastly is
rounds.
pushing down. That's an entry frag at least. It's a trade, but it's an entry given to Quixz.
Kiwi though got headshotted through Tobex and is down to 48 HP.
But he can at least withstand 1 bullet. Now it's a flash into B. Kiwi is
Smoke.
trying to peek, but smoked off in time.
CT still saving their mollies. 4 left still. Marcus gets 2 players as he gets flashed in by Jet Black. FoXRaiD looking for their 15th as they're up 4-2 on players. Quixz lurking up Medge. Doesn't spot any players. FoXRaiD split 2-2. Quixz gets one of them. Only 1 player left standing on A.
And now they can grab Arch towards A side. 1 player left. And he is pushed up on short. So it's gonna take some while until Quixz find it out. He is buying time with that.
Showtime, yeah, waiting for his teammates to rotate from B. Reeve and Pitt. Doesn't seem like he's expecting a guy in apartments.
No, not at all.
Finally looks,
Oh.
headshots him.
And perfect timing from Reeve. It's really important. That gives them the option to win this round. Both other players now coming in from the Arch side.
Gets smoked off, has to push
Quixz
it.
is really open to them.
Does have a flash in the molly though. Flash goes over. 1v1 here. Bomb not planted for him.
So now Reeve. Sadly, Reeve is peeking, but it shouldn't be any time.
That's also all the
Marcus is
rifles
going down.
gone.
That's very important. I mean, it's important for Quixz to win the round. And they did good eco damage towards FoXRaiD, but it's not enough. They have a huge bank account on the city side.
Yes.
Quixz will need to win at least 1 or 2 more rounds until FoXRaiD has to eco. Tobex on the scout now. Let's see what he does with that.
Quixz though. All players going down, pretty broke. Kiwi again having a Galil. Looks like FoXRaiD is again just waiting for players to push up banana for Jet Black or Marcus to be flashed in.
Yeah. They're checking the sandbags now on Kiwi. And now Kiwi is standing anti-flash. So if they flash in, Kiwi can just turn around and is not flashed at all.
Learn from their mistakes.
Yeah. Kiwi has done that before, but just not in the right moment.
Marcus though, smoking it off. Doesn't look like they're flashing anybody over.
But it looks like Kiwi isn't having the best game of his life right now.
Beastly though, being naded down to 48 HP without even spawning a player. As Quixz is creeping up towards B. Smoking off CT. Molly though, coming down from Jet Black as he's killed. Quixz smoking off the molly. Doesn't check coffins. Marcus gets 2.
Marcus once again. He gets too much every time.
Reeve gets a player through the smoke. Tagged down to 14 himself. Showtime
Marcus.
down to 67.
Marcus is on 33 kills right now. And the game isn't even over.
He's having an insane game. Could go for 40 if game goes to overtime, but Quixz is looking to win this round as Chris is creeping around. Might catch Roven off, doesn't. Zico.
This is a 1v1. Zico versus Roven. Roven is refusing, but Zico plays it good.
13 to 14. Still, CTs have enough money for a decent buy. Couple of FAMASs or SMGs.
Kiwi is still not on double digits, but so is Beastly.
Looks like
Both on 9 frags.
FoXRaiD is actually saving up for the 29th round.
This is the night stack on Banana again. Zico is dead in 3, 2, 1. Oh no, actually not this time.
Actually kills 2 players before he goes down to Roven's C side.
This time, FoXRaiD actually decided to push it.
The
Have
Krieg
one player
though,
towards A.
Krieg is stuck on wood, so it's salvageable for
Yeah.
Marcus pushing down.
Yeah, Marcus on the Krieg is not gonna end well. But Quicks do have the side. Get an early plant. If Marcus doesn't look like he's going for it, but if he was, he would have very little time. Still almost gets a frag up middle.
Quixz
Everyone
shouldn't be
on
going
Quixz
for
though.
this. Quixz still on pretty low money. A lot
Yeah,
of
they
their
need to
players
get
have been
everything
dying.
they can through this round. And they're already having low HP on every player. So if Marcus really wants, he could probably get all of them right now. But
Quixz though has to run far away from the bomb to not die.
they have a rough idea where Marcus is to avoid him. But looks like Kiwi might be running into him. No, he's not.
14 to 14, playing for the 15th on both teams. Quixz finally has some more nades. FoXRaiD though, they have a stacked buy, as they have a lot of money.
Once again, 3 players towards B. They are preparing some nades, nading down Banana. But not.
Zico might be stuck in the molly without hearing it as he's flashed.
Now the 28, 25 HP on Zico, that's really bad.
Doesn't go down, so he can still do some damage, but with 25 HP to his name, it's not looking too bright.
The most important thing is that Zico can still throw nades. But his player that he could throw nades for, Kiwi, is now gone, so.
Kiwi trying to throw a molly of his own goes down.
Yeah. What is Quixz doing now? They can't afford to lose this round. If they lose this round, they're on pistols against map point. So they need to do something just right now. Looks like they're trying it on A this time. All 4 players currently sneaking up mid.
Most of Quix's
Going
pushes
short.
have been on B, some of them.
Now they're going arch. And there are 2 FoXRaiD players there.
Chris gets a key kill here. Roven though gets a trade.
They're hunting down Roven. Roven gets 2.
Looks like they're picking him one by one. Doesn't work out. Roven gets third. Could he get the fourth? He does. Awesome
And
hold by
once
Roven
again,
here.
The entire push is shut down by 1 single player. But this time it's not Marcus. But Zico also 28 kills, so that would be a pretty good performance in any game normally.
2 AKs, 2
usually-
Deagles and a PT-50 on the terrorist here.
If a player is performing like that, usually you have a good chance of winning the game, but
Looks like Kiwi is having a bad game.
yeah, definitely.
Being killed a lot of Banana, both on CT and on terrorist side. It's quiet as we go into the 120 last minute on the last round of the game, potentially.
Yeah, so it's 4 players for Quixz going towards. Yeah. The utility, the Molotov is doing work.
Reeve has to clutch a 1v4 with the Deagle here to
So-
get it to overtime. Could get a rifle from Showtime here, that would help him a lot. Showtime though
So-
kills him.
And Marcus finishes this this map with 37 kills in regulation time.